I wish in the West they had, like, I want these things. You guys always have them.
하나둘씩 잊어가 네 기억들을 묻어놔 그저 흔한 꿈이었던 것처럼 It's alright 또 색하게 웃어봐 지난 네 향기가 날 스쳐갈 때마다 나는 죽어가 Here.
This guy's a great vocalist, great tone. Just for your sake to observe, you will hear doubles underneath him that are singing the exact same notes as him. They're also him. So you'll hear that the reason that is done is to make it sound very thick, very wide, very broad. But it's him.
Go for a ride 미친 듯이 소리 질러 이제 끝이라고 괜찮다고 친구들은 웃으면서 날 위로해 하지만 지금 내 곁에 네가 있었으면 정신없이 쓰다 걸다 내 맘속에 그려진 하나 밤의 끝이 자꾸
He's actually moving around a lot for live singing, which is even more telling me why they've got the background vocals in there to keep it nice and thick in case he gets out of breath and or like, you know, takes a little moment. It'll be there to catch him, but great singer.
너무나도 차갑게 아무렇지도 않게 날 떠나보냈던 예쁜 두 눈을 기억해 하지만 이제 덤덤해
It's interesting, isn't it? He hasn't sung anything terribly crazy, nothing terribly high or long or belty, no crazy riffs, but already I'm like, he's a great singer. So how or why do I know that, or why do I think that? Seeing only what I've seen. And it's because his natural sense, his and any good, really good artist / singer, natural sense of really great pitch, intonation, his natural sense of leaning into melodies in a really human way, adding very subtle notes, little extra subtle ghost notes, grace notes, scoops to join one note to the next. I remember one time I was in a songwriting session, and the producer I was working with, I said, I want to write something that really shows off my voice. This was in my younger years. I want to really show off my voice. And he was kind of questioning me on why I wanted that and what that meant. And, you know, did that mean I just, you know, had to make these big high notes? And then he said, isn't one of your favorite artists Norah Jones, who, if you don't know her, is a jazz singer. She started as a jazz singer. She kind of moved into bluegrass. But at the end of the day, she's not a terribly busy singer. And he said, I know you love Norah Jones, don't you? And I said, yes. And he said, is she a good singer? And I said, yes. And he said, well, how do you know that? If, you know, she doesn't do all the big notes, the belting notes, the riffs, the runs. So how do you know that she's a good singer? And I was like, how do I know? And the fact of the matter is, when a singer is able to bring, I think the term would be musicality. And that's what I see in this gentleman. Really high sense of musicality, where you don't need to hear the depths of their voice and all the most complicated things they could possibly pull off. You can just feel that they are sturdy and steady and purposeful and musical. That might seem like a silly term to say, oh, he's musical, he has a high sense of musicality. Yeah, like, duh, he's singing. But there are singers, musicians, who don't have a high sense of musicality, and they can hit lots of correct notes, and they can even do some fairly natural extras, kind of. But that's different than having, I don't know. Part of what I'm saying is kind of like woo-woo esoteric, and part of what I'm saying is literally the ear of musicians with high musicality, are able to hear extreme subtleties, and therefore they're able to teach themselves to repeat the extreme subtleties. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying about him, because I think he has good musicianship. So I don't need to hear him do crazy stuff to feel his musicianship.
네가 편히 행복할 수만 있다면 그걸로 난 여기 말이야 진심이야 하루에도 수백 번씩 헷갈리다 새로운 누군가 만나볼까 이제 끝이라고 괜찮다고 하지만 지금 내 곁에 네가 있었으면
This young guy moves really well.
속에 그저 취하나 밤에 끝이 자꾸 춤을 추다 네가 생각나면 너를 잊은 듯 마냥 웃다 낯선 얼굴들과 밤을 새운다 밤에 끝이 자꾸 춤을 추다 네가 생각나면 이 새벽 1시에 Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. 네가 생각나면 새벽 1시야.
I love that he's handsome and he's kind of like, heartthrob, like the girls love him. But I love that he's also really good. He kind of reminds me from my youth of like Justin Timberlake or Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, who they were, people thought they were super attractive and handsome and good dancers and all the things. But they were also really good, really decent, beyond decent technical vocalists. Some of them really quite good. And it's nice to see him move well too. So to me, he's like a package. Great dancing, good face, great musicianship, great voice, stylish, cool, all the things. I can see, why he would be well loved. They love him. Yeah, great work. Do you want to be able to do grace notes as smooth as Sam Smith, like this? Oh, won't you stay with me? Do you hear them? Stay and me. A grace note is a little baby note that's tucked right in the beginning of the main note. So join me on this. Oh, won't you stay with me? Did you know those notes were even there? Let's try it again. Oh, won't you stay with me? You try. Okay, a little faster. Oh, won't you stay with me? You go. Try it even faster. Let me know how it goes.